Okay, well, welcome everyone. My name is Diane Cole.
And I am Cindy Hudson.
And we're getting our adorable little headbands going. We are so glad you're here joining us for our Hydra Session Happiness. Sorry, I have to reposition. And basically what this is we are doing skincare and 3 levels of exfoliation and 3 levels of hydration. And you might have some of the samples, you might have all of the samples. It's okay either way, because it is what it is. Maybe you're on here without samples and you're watching and learning about the products. What I want to do is thank you for being on. By you giving your honest opinion to our beauty consultants, she gets credit because she invited you on and you just shared what you liked, what you learned. And so we so appreciate you. I know you guys are coming in from all different locations. So if you could go ahead and in the chat, tell us you're here. Tell us where you're streaming in from. So I'm streaming in from Destin, Florida. And Cindy?
I'm in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Okay. And so we'd love to know where you're streaming in from and then who invited you. So tell us who you were a guest of. And so we will see that. Now, Cindy and I will answer any questions that our beauty consultants can't answer for you during it, but it's hard for us to look down and you know what I mean, get it all done at the same time. But if you do have a question that goes unanswered, just know we will answer it at the end. Then, so we will get started. What you want to have right now are 2 wet washcloths. If you do have samples, a pen, if you have a pair of scissors so you can open the samples easily, I'll tell you, it'll really help you out. And then you're going to have some papers that came with your samples if you do have samples. And so hopefully you have a pen for those because we're going to go through some of that stuff right now with you. So what you want to start to get ready is if you have your cleanser. So you're either going to have a foaming cleanser or you're going to have a 4-in-1 cleanser. So you want to look for those right now. Then some of you might have our microdermabrasion refined samples. And so I know they're not going to continue to give us microdermabrasion. So some of you might have it, some of you might not, and that's okay. But we're still talk about it so you can learn about that product. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and share my screen and we'll get started while you're looking for those things. We are going to run about 45 minutes for this session. So again, thank you for being on and thank you for participating. We'll know you're on, and there are a couple drawings that we do, you guys. And so I'm going to go through them right now. Okay. So we play a virtual raffle ticket game. And so we like to give away biocellulose masks. So this product line comes 4 masks in the box. And for participating and commenting and getting your feedback form in at the end of the session, it puts your name into this giveaway. Okay. And so we need to get that feedback form from you to put you in. But we love doing drawings in the month as well, just for you being on and trying the product and giving your opinion back to your beauty consultant. Okay. If you do have the tally mark sheet from your beauty consultant, it might look like this. So you'd put your name on it. And then we're going to cover different things: booking, purchasing, setting up a coffee with your beauty consultant and her sales director. And then it's going to say at the bottom, join 35 plus 90. And so see the little raffle, so every time you answer a question, give yourself a raffle. Okay. Give yourself a little ticket mark. Okay. And so you're going to take a picture of this sheet, text it over to your beauty consultant at the end. And that's what we're going to select that biocellulose mask from. Okay. So thank you. I'm going to jump right in. And so while you're getting your wet washcloths and you're getting your packets ready with your cleanser. So it's either going to say foaming cleanser or 4-in-1 cleanser. So in the chat, if you could tell us right now that whether you have the 4-in-1 cleanser or whether you had the foaming cleanser. That would be absolutely fantastic. Okay. My name is Diane Cole. I'm a senior sales director with Mary Kay, and I get to share a little bit of my story. I've been building my business in Mary Kay for over 33 years right now. When I got started 33 years ago, we were newly married. We did not have kids, and I wanted to give it a try. I knew that one day when we had kids, I wanted to raise them. And so I thought if there was a way I could be a stay-at-home executive, I want to figure this out. And so if you look at these pictures in this upper right-hand corner, that is me with Tommy as an infant and Brendan as a 1-year-old. So the month I got started in Mary Kay, we found out we were pregnant with Brendan. And then that next year, we found out we were pregnant right away with Tommy. So right away, bing, bing, 2 kids. And I have my Mary Kay face on there in that picture. Then 5 years later, Miss Corinne came. And so our 3 kids are sitting on top of our first pink Cadillac in Mary Kay. We have gone on to earn 18 free cars in Mary Kay. They pay tags, title, 85% of the car insurance for 2 drivers for 2 years, which is such a blessing and has really supported our home all of these years, right? And so if we fast forward from these ages, this picture here on the beach in Destin, Florida is just from the holidays this past year. So this is Brian and I in the middle, and then our oldest son, Brendan, is married to Libby, and they have 2 children now. So it's Hattie and Selah. And then this is Tommy and Kelly, and they have Sir Cassian. And then this is our daughter, Corinne. And so it's just such a blessing to us to be able to get started in Mary Kay and then just to be able to grow up and learn. And my husband's jobs moved us all over the country every 2.5 years. So to be able to build pockets of clients and consultants in different areas across the country has truly been a blessing to me and my family. As we look at the pictures, this is me as Nana, my newest, most favorite title. And so I'm sitting here with Miss Hattie and Selah, and of course our little Rocky, our terrier. So this is our oldest son, Brendan, and Hattie, and this is Tommy with Cassian, and Tommy, Kelly, and Cassian right here, and of course Brian and I. So we are so excited that you're here today, and I just wanted to share a little bit of my story. And then we have Miss Cindy Hudson.
Yes, and because Diane shared with me over 30 years ago her goal for her business, growing her business. She was wanting to become a director. She shared that with me at my appointment, and I wanted to help her out. She said this number that sounded huge on who she needed to listen to this video, and I thought I got to help this lady. And so I watched the video with the just kind of telling her story and giving the opportunity of the company to me. And I was a stay-at-home mom of these boys that have the fuzzy faces on the left, and they're in the center. They were 7, 4, and 2. And I was a stay-at-home mom. I really hadn't taken care of myself for 7 years. And I felt the product on my face. I saw the opportunity, and I thought, hey, I could get this product. Plus, I could get out of the house. I could let Dad have some time with them, and I could go have some me time. And so that's what the business opportunity showed to me. It also gave us that extra income that we needed to do those things that weren't in the budget, like Christmas presents and birthday presents. And I was able to do that. And so 30 years later, here I am. I never knew that it would last this long, but we are with the boys. We've added our amazing daughter-in-laws to the picture, 4 amazing grandchildren. Diane and I have gotten to do life together. That was us at Tommy's wedding. And then pictures of me in my 8th free Mary Kay car with my friends and my family and my customers. And it's just been such a great journey. Sid has gone on to heaven. And so now I'm getting to do this journey a little different. And I don't know what I would do without my Mary Kay. And so I'm so glad all those years ago, I wanted to help Diane because boy, has it helped me.
Oh my gosh. And I'm so glad you're here too, Cindy. And we love you. Okay, we're going to start off. So if you, if we had makeup on, we already cleaned our faces. So I'll just tell you about these 2 products real quick. This is the micellar water. It attracts impurities. It's kind of like the cleanser without the water. Okay. I love it for travel because it takes my makeup off and it doesn't get it all over washcloths, So the micellar water is fantastic. So it removes all that kind of stuff. It acts like a magnet to attract dirt, and it gently cleanses the skin and leaves the skin hydrated. So there's a number of reasons that you would use micellar water. The oil-free eye makeup remover gently removes the eye makeup from our eyes, conditions our lashes so that we can go ahead and put mascara on again the next day. So that's kind of cool there too. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to begin right now. And so what you guys are going to look for, and you've already told us if you have the foaming cleanser or the 4-in-1 cleanser. So you're going to wet your face with your washcloth, and then you're going to go ahead and take your cleanser and you're going to put it on your face and your throat. And if you are someone that has our microdermabrasion, you can go ahead and mix that in with your cleanser to start, or you can do 2 steps of it. It's totally fine. Either way, this is what it looks like in a full-size product. But if you don't have it, that's okay too. You're just going to do your cleanser right now. And you apply the pressure. Our microdermabrasion are alumina oxide crystals. And so they're like fine sand granules. And so if you are using that product right now, you apply the pressure. So it's something that I leave in my shower and I use twice a week. And tonight, well, again, I think most of the Hydra Session happinesses are in the evening. So the cool thing is we're doing 3 levels of exfoliation tonight, but each of these products, we don't do them all together all the time. So we do them once a week all together. We recommend to our clients doing it at least once a month all together because it is a pretty strong regimen for your skin. You don't need to, and you can join us and do it weekly, but once a month is really great for your skin. Okay, Cindy, do you want to tell them about the 2 different cleansers?
Yes. So in our Time-Wise Miracle set, that's the moisture, the cleanser that's being shown there in the picture. That is our first set of skincare that starts working on anti-aging. There's a 4-in-1 cleanser. We have that formula in a combination oily formula, or we have it in a normal dry, depending on your skin type. One's creamy, one's kind of like a gel. And that 4-in-1 cleanser is going to take off those complexion dulling impurities, makeup, if you still had that on and didn't use the micellar water. It's going to also help without drying out your skin, and it'll balance the skin. So that's the 4-in-1 cleanser. If you're using the foaming cleanser from the Repair line, that was going to have the formula from our amazing Time-Wise Voluform Repair System, which goes to work not only fighting the signs of aging, but repairing the signs of aging. It's more like a foamy, cashmere, soft cleanser. And again, both of these, you do it in the morning and you do it at night. And they're both amazing. We kind of just go with, what time of life are you in, and what are you wanting your skin to look like? And your consultant helps with that. Yeah.
Good. And we talked about the microdermabrasion already, and now we're going to get to the charcoal mask. So again, if you are someone that has samples, you're going to go ahead and open the sample packet. It's white with some green and gray on it. And we are using a spatula for the spa treatment. But what is nice about this mask applicator is that it doesn't get all over your fingers, but it's totally fine for it to get all over your fingers until you get one of these, okay? And so you're going to stay away from your eye area. You're going to stay away from your lips. And you're going to apply this. Now, because we're doing 3 exfoliating steps today, we're not going to leave this on as long as we normally would for a treatment. So you can leave it on for a treatment. I don't know. I mean, I think on average, like 20 minutes. What would you say, Cindy?
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes usually.
Yeah. And you don't want to get it on your lips like I just did. So you stay away from your eye, the under eye area. You stay away from your lips because it'll dry them out. And this pulls the toxins from beneath the layer of the skin out. So do you want to tell them a little bit about this?
Yeah, this is an amazing product. One of the reasons that we do like this so much too. is it's so soothing. The smell, you can smell the peppermint and the rosemary, and they have a dual purpose because they also kill bacteria. Smells like you're at the spa, and you're also killing the bacteria under the skin. It has navy bean extract and honeysuckle extract in it. Those brighten the skin, so it helps with those areas that of the skin that maybe have darkened or that you need the tone corrected. Does that. It has bentonite and canna lily clay, which are mineral rich clays that help absorb excess oil in the skin. It's also just the minerals are very important for the skin. So that's also a treatment there. You can see the different ages and the different male and female represented in our picture. Trisha had started using this product. It took her a little bit to figure out where it went. But as she did that, she was using it twice a week, which is totally a great way to use this product. And the first picture, you can see the little dark spots. That's the excess oil being pulled out. And then as she got that skin cleaned out, those pores cleaned out, you can see that it's just a smooth mask on there from her doing it the 2 times a week. Buster, an older gentleman, had very clogged pores. You see on the left, he put that mask on his nose one time. You can see the dark oily spots being pulled out. There's a little white bacteria spot that's being pulled out. He takes it off, one-time use. He looks years younger just by getting those pores cleaned out. So you can see all the different aspects of the charcoal mask. It's great if you've got teenagers that need it for their back. It's a great product for that. We've used it on fly bites. We've used it on mosquito bites. I've got a customer that's used it on a spider bite. It just, because the charcoal will pull out and absorb more in its weight and impurities than we can ever imagine. And so it's great for stings and those poisons from those insects too. We multi-use our charcoal mask for sure.
It is so good. So good. So we're going to leave this treatment on while we go through the mask. And what we look for, it's going to tighten on your face and you're going to feel that. So as it starts to get tight, you can go ahead and type that down into the chat. If you get some white patches, that's pulling the bacteria and the toxins out from underneath. So we will circle back to that as well. Okay. All of our appointments come in twos. And so this might be 2 to 3 to 5. Okay. This might be either your second or your third appointment with your beauty consultant. And so these are some of the sessions that we have. And this is a webinar format. We also have a Zoom format. And then you can ask your beauty consultant if she does in-party sessions, if that are in-person sessions, if that's something that sounds exciting to you. But you do get a follow-up appointment. So it's kind of like a dress fitting where you come back that second time or a second date, right? And so we always like to check the progress of your skin, have you come back on, see if there was something you missed the first time, and just kind of get it resituated in your body. Like, okay, I'm doing this for me. I'm getting into a regular skin cycle. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. And to get the results that you're looking for, right? So, maybe, so you've probably done our pampering in a flash, which I think I'm on the wrong slide because that's usually on here. But either way, there's fun with color. This is the Hydra Session Happiness. Any of our Skincare Plus One supplements you can do with your beauty consultant. Again, write on your piece of paper which session sounds really good. And you can come on more than once to the same session. So you might be like, okay, I'm going to order some of the products now, and then I want to come back on to hear how to do it. Okay. So just write it down in your sheet. This one's called Hydrate Session Happiness. Maybe you haven't done fun with color yet. Maybe you have, maybe you want to do another one. Okay. So things like that. When you share it with 3 to 5 to 8 of your most fun friends, we get to spoil you as a hostess. And so that is just a joy of us to be able to, have you introduce us to your family members and friends, and we get to spoil you as a hostess. So we get so excited about that. Okay, Cindy went through some of these different products. And so we just want to briefly say, you probably have one of two sets, the Time Wise Miracle set, which is right here. And so I start my clients in their 20s on the Miracle set. It comes in normal to dry and combination oily. It's a 4 to 6 month supply. It retails for $150. The visible results are incredible. And you can see in one day that hydration is boosted and your skin feels soft. In 2 weeks, the fine lines start to fade, wrinkles start to soften, and skin's firmness begins to improve. In 4 weeks, results continue to get better while adding improved radiance, skin texture, and overall appearance. Okay. And in 5 weeks, skin's healthy glow is re-energized and skin feels more resilient. You guys, I love the price point. I love that it's $150 for 4 to 6 months of taking care of your skin, washing your face morning and night, morning and night. And there are some more improvements down here, 37% improvement in the appearance of fine lines, 51% increase in skin firmness, and 20% improvements in the appearance of wrinkles. And then we have our Value Firm set. And Cindy, do you want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, this is our creme de la creme. This is the top of the line Mary Kay skincare. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can.
It's okay. And it does come also in 5 pieces in the set. The foaming cleanser, which is that cashmere soft cleanser we just talked about. It does have a day cream with SPF 30. It has a night cream that has encapsulated retinol in it. It comes with our liquid gold, which is our advanced lifting serum. And then, of course, our Time Wise renewal eye cream that we just love. We'll tell you more about all of those. And there is a price point break on these 2 sets from the company when you buy them as a set. And we want to let you know that right up front. They want to help you make that decision to buy this set so that you will have all the pieces that you need for amazing skincare. It is $225 for these 5 pieces. Again, they will last you 4 to 6 months, except for that liquid gold. That advanced lifting serum actually has a little window on the side, so you can make sure that you're using it correctly. But usually we can get about 6 weeks out of that lifting serum, so that might be a piece that you have to buy a little extra, an extra one of. But that all of those pieces have our peptide and plant stem cell infused ingredients in them. And so not only does it fight aging, but it also repairs the signs of aging. And you'll see in that picture, that's a before and after picture, not a different person. So we love, love, love this product line. There you go. And from 30-year-olds that say, hey, I want the best of the best on up, this is a great skincare line.
Yes. And we always call that lifting serum Botox for your face because you guys, it's just so amazing. It really, really is. It just helps you not have to do injectables or anything like that. So I just love that about our Mary Kay. And while this is on our face, we are just going to say a little bit about Mary Kay, the company, and just the opportunity and what we love so much about it. So when we got started, anybody can get started, save money to make money or do a little bit of both. And I know for me, we didn't have kids at the time, but I knew that once we had kids, I wanted to be the one to raise them. So I was trying to figure out what I could do on the side that would help me be able to be a stay-at-home executive. And so I was introduced to Mary Kay. I thought I'd give it a try. And that was all I had. I was the major breadwinner of our home. So I wasn't looking to leave my current job. I just wanted to start something to see what I thought of it. And it was Mary Kay that I began. And within 3 months, Mary Kay got into me. And I went back to my husband and I said, I think I can do this. Like, what would you think of banking my income, it's living off yours, and see what I do in 6 months? And so that's what we did. And in 9 months, I earned my first free car. And then 3 months later, became a sales director, and I never looked back. The culture is why we stay in Mary Kay. I love the servant leadership. I love that it's faith first, family second, career third. I love that we treat other people as we'd like to be treated, as in the golden rule. I love that we have a satisfaction guarantee, for our company. I love that the company backs us. So if something doesn't work out for you, we can get it back to Mary Kay, and Mary Kay replaces our product. I love all those things about the stability of Mary Kay being in business over 60 years. So that is just absolutely incredible. And this last one is be the difference maker. We are the difference maker. We are the heartbeat as the women of our families. We are the heartbeat of our families. So we'll be a difference maker in our homes by us, getting out there, enriching women's lives. And we do it in tangible ways with skincare and color. We do it in intangible ways by being in relationship with them and from one stage to the next. Like Cindy and I have been in Mary Kay for over 30 years, right? So I have clients that I met them in their late teens, early 20s, and did their weddings. Like maybe I even did proms with them. Okay. And then got to do their weddings with them. And then, do you know what I mean? Then they start to have babies and their skin changing. So it really is kind of cool how you can build that relationship in business while keeping what's most important to you, first in line. So I just absolutely love that. So it fits your life. It helps you be who you want to be. And it lets you sell products that you can believe in. And honestly, that's why we even try the product, so that to check it out, see what you think, see what you feel. And then of course, the Heart of Mary Kay. We have a charitable foundation and that works to eradicate cancers and eradicate domestic violence. And so we're just so proud of both of those. How do you get started? Right now, it's as low as $35 with an eStart, which is an electronic start. If you were thinking of social selling, if you were thinking of Zoom parties, Facebook parties, things like that, then the eStart is what you need. That's how you begin. If you'd like to do some online and some in person, then you go ahead and add the $90 do it for the Pro Start. You get over $450 in full-size products and mirrors and trays, so that you can have what you need to do it in person as well. It's completely up to you. We would love to just have you get started. Cindy, did I miss anything on that?
I don't think so. Good job.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get our washcloth and we're going to remove our mask from our faces.
And if you have any,
this is where we're going to start to go.
If you have any dark spots, if you have any dark spots or white spots or anything,
go ahead, tell them.
Yeah, put it in the comments. That would be amazing. Tell us how your face is feeling and how it's looking. We like to get feedback on that. And then when you just put the washcloth on there, you'll notice the ease of it coming off, but it might hide. So you may have to have a mirror to get it all.
And I can tell you, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a white patch here and I have a white patch up here. So it's different than here because this is just dried charcoal. And so the wetter your washcloth is, the easier it is to get it all off. So if you have to go rinse your washcloth real quick, you can, go ahead and do that. And then tell us how your skin was feeling. Okay, is it tight? Did it feel amazing? Did it smell amazing for you? So I don't know if we asked that. We might have already, but I thought I would just say that again.
Yeah.
So we are removing this. As you're removing it, the next products you're going to look for, if you have them, if you have samples, and if you have all of them, okay, you may not, would be the eye patches. And so they could be in a little baggie and you might have one or two of them. Sometimes we like you to see the difference between one eye being lifted and the other one just from one application. And then you're also looking for the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. And so they're the next two that we're going to do. And you're seeing Cindy put on her eye patches right now. And do you want to tell them about that while you're doing it?
I sure will. And I am going to just use one. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the computer, but I'm going to try to show it to you. These eye patches are a water suspended in a hydrogel matrix. And so you're getting the moisture and everything right there, right up against your skin. There's, I don't know, 30 over, I don't even know how many botanicals there are in these eye patches, which is amazing to me. But there's fruits, there's vegetables, there's seeds, there's flowers. There's all these amazing things that God put in nature right here in this little eye patch. And it helps with the puffiness and the dark circles. We'll have a picture that we'll show you in a minute on that. They just feel amazing. You can put them in the refrigerator and let them be really nice and cold when you put them on. Totally up to you. But they can be used 3 times a week. I don't know. I think even you could probably use them more than that if you wanted to, but they are so cooling and so soothing. And you'll see in the picture, we have a very mature lady using it on the left and a younger high school student using it on the right. Our friend there on the left, she even put it on wrong. She put it on backwards and put the fat part in the middle by the nose, but it doesn't matter. They work anyway. But she really helped her with that puffiness around her eye. And our younger customer on the right, she had the dark circles that it helped immediately to start lightening those. It's just an amazing product to soothe the eye area. And I know Diane has a story about Brian using this product.
Yeah, my husband has puffy prone eye area, and so he takes it with him. He travels a lot, so he now brings his hydrogel eye patches with him. He just puts it right in his toiletry bag and uses them each morning. So wakes up, puts them on, and just gets his coffee ready. I mean, just everything to get ready. Okay. I'm going ahead and applying the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel right now.
Mm-hmm.
And because we just did 3 levels of exfoliation, you might feel a little spice right now because we just took that dry, dead skin off already. And now we're applying the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, which has a key ingredient is glycolic acid. And so it does go beneath 3 levels of your skin, layers of your skin. And so it could be a little spicy, as we like to call it. And so I'm going to change my slide to show it to you. So this is Susan. And Susan used the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel only 8 times. And if you look, there's a great before and a great after. So you can see that her skin looks brighter. Her skin texture is to get significantly improved. Her fine lines and wrinkles look reduced. Her skin tone looks more even. So all of that in a product. When do we use it? We use it twice a week. Okay, so our charcoal mask, twice a week. Our microdermabrasion, twice a week. And then our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, twice a week. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, this Revealing Radiance Facial Peel does an amazing job on your heels. And so anytime I put it on my face that I'm sitting, I turn around and I just go ahead and put it on my feet as well. You just have to make sure that once you use the washcloth to get it off your face, then you get it off your feet as well. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, Miss Cindy.
Yes, ma'am. And just to say too, normally this is just like our masks. Everything normally you would leave on 15 to 20 minutes, maybe even 20 to 30, but we won't do that today. So, but on that piece of paper that you may have gotten from your consultant, or if you've got a blank piece of paper that you're putting the tallies on, flip it over. This is a time that you can share your everyday heroes with your consultant. And what that is a way to just let your loved ones know what you think about them and give them a free pamper session. You can put down their first name and their phone number. We'll show you a little chart on that just here in a minute. But it's someone that you would like to know how special they are to you and that you think maybe deserves a little pampering. You could write their name and number down. They could join you if you decide to have a session with your consultant and be one of our amazing hostesses. They can join you at that, or your consultant can call them and simply ask them or tell them that you have gifted them with a pamper session, much like we're doing tonight, and send her a little swag bag to be able to join us with samples, or to feel the pampering, or just to jump on and watch and see what our products do. So that is who you're going to share with your consultant. You're going to screenshot a picture of this after you write it down at the end of this session and send that over to her. The only qualifications is the people do need to be 18 or older. They need to have skin, as we say, and using your phone to get their phone number is not cheating. Please do that. Go ahead and write that down, jot it down as we finish up at the end, and you can screenshot that over to your consultant and let her know whether you're going to have a session where they're just going to join you, or is she calling them and sending them a swag bag. And what we usually say to them is, hey, this is Cindy, and Jenny and I are mutual friends. She has wanted to pamper you with one of our pamper packages, which is the best way to contact you, a text or a phone call. We don't want to be Scary K. We just want to be Mary K. So we're going to be very polite and very professional when we do contact them.
Awesome. 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 So you guys will take a few minutes afterward and get this over to your beauty consultant, because that's the only way that she's going to know if you're going to invite them to your follow-up appointment or if you're going to gift them with a pampering session. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, and let's see if it lets me remove it. Okay, so we have this treatment on our face, and because we have to go pretty quickly on this one, we have to go ahead and remove it, okay? And so we're going to start with removing the peel. And if you put it on your throat, you want to make sure you get it back off. So every place you put it, you're going to want to make sure you get it back off, because it will make you like kind of itch a little if you forgot a spot. Okay. So we always get it back off. I'll tell you, Revealing Radiance Facial Peel is a fabulous, it's actually, I think it's my most favorite supplement, honestly. Yeah. Exfoliating supplement, I would say. And so that just feels amazing. Okay. As you're getting that off, I'm sorry?
Don't forget your feet.
Yeah, I won't. So as you're getting that off, you're going to then take your eye patches off, and then you're going to grab your serums. And so if you have microdermabrasion, you're going to grab your pore minimizer. Okay. And the pore minimizer comes in a full size container like this. If you have the Time Wise Repair, it's time for you to grab your lifting serum. So you want to grab those right away. And we're going to finish up this session within the next 10 minutes and get the rest of the moisture back on your face. Okay. So that's our mission. So I hope you guys are good competitively in this face race that we're about to complete here. Okay. So, So.
And the pore minimizer is full of botanical extracts. Yeah. Yeah. Just put it on. It's full of botanical extracts, which is going to calm the skin from all this major exfoliating that we just did, and feels awesome. That was just put on there.
Now, if you are getting your face ready for bed and you have the Time Wise Miracle Set, your next serum that you have is going to be the Nighttime Recovery. So you want to, if you have the Time Wise Repair, you want to use your lifting serum now. If you have the Time Wise Miracle Set, you want to use your Nighttime Recovery serum right now. And so that's what we're going to do. And
it all feels so good after that exfoliating. And then I'm going to go ahead in that picture. Sure. No. You saw the nourishing oil was also in that picture. And this is one of our naturally lined products that we still carry, that we love. And this has got our sweet almond oil, our olive oil, and our sesame seed oil in it. If you're a person that has excess oil in your skin, you might be going, oh, this is not for me. Well, let me tell you it is, because I do have excess oil in my skin, but this does not stay oily. It just nourishes the skin. Diane said somebody called it Jesus tears the other day because it heals everything. You can use it for cuticles, on your feet, mixed with moisturizer, straight on your face like we're doing. on the ends of your hair. If you have dry hair, it's just an amazing product, and it's all 100% naturally derived oils, and it just soaks right into the skin,
which is so fun. And then you're going to go ahead and grab your night cream. And so usually our Hydrate session, happiness sessions are all in the evening. And so you're going to just grab that night cream. So whether it's the antioxidant from the Time Wise Miracle Set or the night cream from your Time Wise Repair, it's time for us to do that right now. And then beyond this one, we're going to actually go to the eye cream. So I'm going to go real quick here. Okay, so if you have Time Wise Repair, you're going to do the Voluform Eye Renewal Cream. And so we're just going to apply a little bit on the outer edge of our eye coming in toward our nose. If you need some on your lid, you go above your brow. The tip of this is ZMAC, which is zinc, magnesium, aluminum, and copper. And it cools and soothes. That's what our boxers use. When they're in the rink, the little coach gets them on there. This is a Skin Vigorate Sonic Brush. You can ask your beauty consultant about that if you're looking for a tool that helps exfoliate better while you're getting your cleanser off. And then our nighttime routine. So you already did your nighttime recovery and your antioxidant moisturizer. And if you're on the repair, you're at your night cream. You'll have your day creams left over for tomorrow. So you should have enough cleanser and enough of your supplements to be able to give yourself another treatment tomorrow morning. So that's pretty cool. Then we just did the eye renewal cream. This is our Time Wise Miracle Set eye cream. So again, puffy prone eye area, under eye circles. It does it all. 12-hour wear. So you use it twice a day, which is incredible. And our firming eye cream, just a little bit of a more enriching moisturizer, a little bit thicker than our Time Wise eye cream. And then we're going to finish up. Our last step is going to be just our moisture mask that we're going to leave on our face. And so you're going to just put a little bit. I always just put like, oh gosh, could be like an M&M size, could be a Skittles size, depending on how I feel my day went. But we're just going to go ahead and add that moisture mask to our very last step. And so your choices here is our Time Wise Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. So depending on what sample your consultant sent you, or a Mary Kay Hydrating Cream Mask, but they're absolutely incredible. And it boosts age fighting benefits overnight. Okay, so we're just super excited about the moisturizing, the instant hydrate, the locks in the moisture, de-stresses, purifies, nourishes, calms, firms, smooths, softens, minimizes pores. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay, so as you're getting all those ready, oops, I have to jump ahead. In the comments, if you could tell us what your favorite product was that you heard about tonight, if you don't have the samples, or if you tried them, what was your favorite product that you tried? So we so love your feedback on those. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then there are 3 ways that you can get the products that you fell in love with today. So we're going to go over those so super quick. Let me just see minutes wise. Yep, we're going really quick. Okay, so the first way to take products home with you today is booking your follow-up appointment with your beauty consultant. And remember, it can be fun with color. It can be this session again, Hydrate Session Happiness. It can be one of our Zoom sessions, or just like this one, a webinar. Okay, whichever works better for you and your schedule. Also ask your beauty consultant if she does in person, if that's something that you would prefer. So jot that down right now so that we have that for you. The second way that you can get products from us tonight is joining us as a brand ambassador, as a beauty consultant. Dip your toe in, see what you'd like about it. Maybe you're in a position where you want to save money or make money, or like us, do a little bit of both. And so you want to go ahead and join us. So if you are doing social selling, online Zoom sessions, Facebook lives, things like that, then your eStart is perfect for you. If you want to add in person to that, you want to go ahead and add the pro start at the 90 to the 35. So you get the full $450 worth of full size products and mirrors and trays and everything you need to do in person. These adorable pink sheep are there because once you see pink sheep, you can't unsee them. So if you start thinking in the next 24 hours, like, would I be good at this? Who could I sell to? How could I do this? How could I have so much on my plate. How can I fit this in? Any of those questions, we'd love to talk to you. On your sheet, you have that word that says coffee. If you if you have some questions that you would just love to have answered, just so you can be informed a little bit more, right? Go ahead and circle coffee. And when you get that sheet to your beauty consultant, so hopefully you've been taking tally marks throughout this whole session. And so you take a screenshot of those, but next to each one, next to book, you're going to write what kind of session. Did you want to do fun with color, Hydrate session, happiness? Did you want to do in person? What did you want to do? Okay. Purchase. What did you fall in love with today? And we're going to get to that here in a second, because that is the third way you can take products home with you today, are the deals and steals for you being a part of this tonight. Okay. So there are 3 bubbles at the top, and these are 3 specials. The way you look at this form is this top row is all skincare. So what you tried today, or what we talked about today, is the Value Firm set and the Time Wise Miracle set. The Time Wise Miracle set, again, I start my clients on in their 20s, and then the Value Firm set, or gosh, anyone in their 30s and 40s who want the best of the best, and want to age gracefully. Okay. So if you look how this works, the Princess set is selecting any 4 sets and you get it for $205. The Queen is selecting any 6 sets and getting it for $305. And the Cadillac is selecting any 6 sets and getting it for $405. So the way it works is the Repair Value Firm set is $225. It counts as 4 sets. Yeah.
It's actually 8 sets on the Cadillac. It's 8 sets on the Cadillac.
4, 6, and 8. Okay.
8.
Yep. So then for the Value Firm set, that's $225. So that's 4 sets. So you're going to get it for $205. Okay. So basically, you guys, if you can go ahead and look at this form, go over it with your beauty consultant. We are out of time for this, but how she gets credit for you being on is for you taking that feedback form and going ahead and filling that out for me. And so if you could go ahead, or for her, actually, if you could go ahead and do that and take a screenshot of your sheets and get them over to her, we can get you into that drawing for the Biocellulose product and then into the product drawings that we do throughout the month for you getting that feedback form into us. So with that, I want to say thank you for being on, and tell us what your favorite part was down in those comments, and we will see you on our next webinar. Take care.